Alright guys, how's it going? On today's episode of G Reviews, we'll be looking at Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. The latest film directed by Jordan Peele. Absolutely loved Get Out. Enjoyed Us. Haven't seen Candyman yet, but was really looking forward to seeing Nope after seeing the trailer. It looked special. So let's get on with the review. So the basic premise of the film is an alien invasion that takes place over a small ranch owned by the Haywood family. We got Keith David as the father, Daniel Kaluuya as OJ, his son, and Keke Palmer as M. Basically, we've got the family struggling to keep their ranch afloat. You know, they take on little jobs with small Hollywood productions, hiring out their horse expertise, their horses, menial little jobs. Anything to get by, anything to keep their ranch. It's their home, their livelihood, and they want to keep it going. This business, this family business, has been running for many years, since the dawn of film. Grandfather was the first actor, so to speak, on horseback. You know, this stop motion video, you know, that spinny thing where you got this jockey riding a horse, one of the first ever motion pictures, and apparently this was her grandfather. So, you know, they're trying to work hard to keep this ranch afloat. Not only are they having to face these tough challenges thrown at them by life, you know, they're thrown right in the middle of some inexplicable events. A tragedy occurs and it just gets brushed aside or brushed under the carpet by the authorities. So Daniel Kaluuya, he has to take it upon himself, get the truth out there with the help of his sister Em, trying to figure out what's going on. You know, as with Peele's other work, the film does a tremendous job in giving an emotional attachment with some of these characters, helping us with their motivations and their feelings. It actually helps build a very good relationship between viewer and character. Em is a very charismatic woman, full of energy, full of life. You know, she just wants to aspire to get better, always looking for opportunity. And I guess her motivation is down to the fact that the family has struggled. It has struggled through life, and even by working hard, they're not at the point where they want to be. So I think that's a driving force for her in this film. OJ is a quiet man, keeps himself to himself. You know, he's got the responsibility of looking after the ranch and trying his best with what little he has to, you know, keep the family business afloat. He's not very outspoken. He's not loud or charismatic like his sister. He's, you know, his shoulders deep in responsibility and overwhelmed by the things that he has to do, and is really not coping well with this at all. And presenting us with all these feelings and emotions, it really does help us build an attachment with these characters, like I said before. And while all this is going on, we've got this side story with this character called Jupe, played by Yeun from the Walking Dead series. As a child star, this character goes through this extreme event. A very violent incident takes place which changes the course of his life forever. Now, as far as the film is concerned, I actually enjoyed this little side journey, this side story, a lot more than the actual main plot of the film itself. And the film covers the theme of exploitation, and for me this side story covered that a lot better than the actual main plot. From the exploitation of people, the exploitation of animals, the film asks us whether these characters, or whether us as people, learn from our mistakes. Do we learn from history? Do we learn from past events? We the people that exploit, we the people that are exploited, do we learn from that? Do we go on to better ourselves and not to do it again, and not to do it to others? That's what the film is asking. And for me, the side story with Jupe really does cover that much better for me than the story of the Haywood family and the alien invasion. There's a running theme of never learning from mistakes of the past, and I think the film does well in projecting that. It's just that it takes its time in getting there, takes its time building up to what we've paid to see. And to be honest, I guess that's the whole point of the film as well. You know, we're all there for the money shot, so to speak. You know, we've paid our money, we've gone to the cinema, we want to see what we thought the trailer promised us. We want it right now. And it's the same thing that these characters are going through. They want it all right now. The cast on the most part do a very good job. Keke Palmer, charismatic, full of energy. Not seen any other films of hers so far, I don't think, but you know, she conveys emotion, she's fun to watch, she's exciting to watch, and really enjoyed her performance. Kaluuya, seen him in films like Get Out, he was excellent in that. You know, he's in Black Panther, he's in Judas and the Messiah, I've not seen that. He's in Widows. And I think in this film I didn't really like his character that much. That emotional attachment didn't form. He was very quiet and reserved from the off, and I didn't feel there was a reason for him to be that way from the beginning. Obviously there's things that transpire in the film that would make someone become like that, but I didn't think he needed to be like that from the start of the film. Very reserved, very quiet, not very talkative, moody. And no, I don't think that approach to the character in the first instance served it really well. Now, was it a bad performance? I wouldn't say so, but it's not one of his best performances either. And unfortunately, I think that may really be down to the writing for this character of OJ. Steven Yeun, excellent performance. You know, his parts are like snippets here and there throughout the film, scattered around, and really did enjoy his performance. I think he was excellent in Walking Dead. Haven't seen much other films with him in it, but I really did enjoy his role in this as Jupe, and like I said earlier, for me that was the most exciting part of the film for me, and I would have really had liked to have seen that expanded on. Visually, the film is stunning. We've got open vistas of where the ranch is, you know, dry, deserted, western type of landscape. The mountains, we've got the ranch, you know, dirt. We've got the alien itself, quite different but interesting. Excellent cinematography, excellent imagery. As in all of Jordan Peele's films, there's reason behind the shot, so to speak, and you know, the film talks about finding the money shot, and I think quite a few times in this film the film achieves that money shot for the viewer. The characters are looking for a money shot and the viewers are getting a money shot, and visually and thematically the film does do that well. It does do that really well, in my opinion. Sorry about that laugh, I'm just being immature regarding money shots. Sorry. The audio is great, you know, it's loud. The film, obviously alien invasion, there needs to be a lot of destruction, a lot of mayhem, chaos, and it does do that really well. The film puts you in the middle of everything with the soundstage. You know, there's also parts where everything is dead quiet, eerie, creepy, and makes the use of silence really well too. the way the animals sound, the horses, the other animals, the creatures, the way the alien sounds, everything is on point. Audio is great. So to wrap it up, guys, was it one of Peele's better works? And for me, no. Get Out was great. I enjoyed Us, and this falls short of both of those films, and for me it just wasn't riveting enough. It didn't provide what it had promised. You know, it takes you along the journey, but the journey and the characters aren't always that interesting. Parts of the film are excellent, the side story is excellent, and I enjoyed that a lot, but the film for me does not find that money shot. To score the film, is it an 8 out of 10? Nope. Is it a 7 out of 10? Nope. But for me, it was a decent 6 out of 10. It didn't grab you, no, and it's an alright film. It's okay. It could have been a lot better, and maybe that's me wanting to exploit that alien invasion kind of film. Maybe I'm looking for too much, just like the characters in this film, but we're human, and sometimes we want what we want, and here, what I wanted, I didn't get. And with that, guys, I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, no.